All right, folks. Morning to you. Got a little bit of a different route onto the Bayway, Causeway this morning. Um, Had to go see the chiropractor again. Still having some real serious tightness in my jaw here. I don't know what's going on with it. But hopefully this last visit will get it a little bit more comfortable. But for today, we're headed into Mobile. We've got initiating a turnover. Um, not a true turnover, not short or anything, but we've got a cleaning in between stays coming up this week. So headed over there to check everything out, see how the guests left the main house there in Mobile. We've also got a renter checking into the back house, staying for 11 days there. So we'll do a spot check, make sure that that unit's still in good condition. It's been about 8 or 11 days or so since it's had anybody there. So we, just kind of check to make sure that air conditioning's working. We don't have any critters dead on the floor, nothing like that. Light bulbs out, etc. So we'll check that either today or tomorrow, depending on how this weather is. Got a bit of a soaker here this morning. I think this is our first catching up on the Causeway episode where we're dealing with rain. So going to take it nice and easy here this morning. Um, but yeah, got those tasks to do this morning here towards the end of the month. We're going to run the search again for recent purchases in the area, sending out the direct mail to those new buyers in the area, new owners in the area. We've got our bulk amenities in from Standard Textile, purchased through the post GPO membership that we've got going now. Um, happy happy with the product overall. I was less impressed with the shipping containers and packing quality of the items. The lotion bottles that we got, the lids were not on tight. Um, so when we opened them up, and they were upside down when we got them as well. So uh, the lotion had leaked around the top of the lid and then down into the threaded side of the pump bottle top. So lotion was just all over the top of the bottles. And so I don't use lotion or anything like that, and don't really care for the way it makes my hands feel. But had to clean that up. Um, had to clean that up and get those bottles presentable. Overall, this product, I got a little bit of standing water here. We're gonna have to go a little slower. Um, the product that I bought, it's a TerraPure Diversified Hospitality, I think, is the manufacturer. I think I might have said Standard Textile, but it's Diversified Hospitality is the manufacturer on the products here. The TerraPure line, I went with the Spa collection, is supposed to be what they call the standard. It's neither basic nor luxury. The houses that we've got in Mobile are not, high end stuff. So I felt like standard was good. Um, like I said, packing maybe not exactly standard. And if we get once we order some replacements, if we continue to have those issues, we'll kind of let them know, hey, look, you know, product's fine, but you got to do this. I'm not ready to say that I'm going to call them this time because you never know. Maybe they came loose in shipping or in transit or something like that. So um, we'll see how the next outfit goes. I've got to get that. They came with the kits that I ordered came with the gallon refills. Um, but no pump attachment for the top there. So I'll have to find maybe on maybe online or something. Find the actual hand pump things for the refill size containers so that we can keep those bulk amenities topped up. The packaging has a shrink wrapped outer cover so that you can't really see, the contents amount. Um, and that would be fine if we were doing the wall mounted um, wall mounted amenities because we wouldn't care if they were getting low. It's got a viewing window down at the bottom of the bottle where you can see, okay, yes, this one is in fact running low. I need to go get the refill. The problem is, or not a problem, uh, we don't need that feature because we're intending on keeping them topped up for every renter with the intention that we're not locking them up and we're just telling you up front, hey, look, this is a full bottle of product. If you like the product, take it with you. Here's the charge. So, you know, it was a good thought, good feature addition that they added um, to make that easy for cleaners to do. You know, we're making our own lives more difficult by making sure that they're topped up on before every stay. But I think in the long run, it'll be worthwhile. Um, I'm willing to make that trade because I mentioned I don't like those shower caddies that stick with the 3M adhesive. You know, if you ever if for no other reason than because when you sell the house, the people that are buying the house from you are almost undoubtedly uh, not going to be using the house as an Airbnb, and so they're probably going to pull off whatever caddies you install, and then they're going to have to deal with the sticky residue left over by the 3M adhesive. It's just not. I don't know. It seems cheap to me. If you're going to do caddies, figure out how to install them permanently. Um, like a commercial shower at a gym or something like that, or at a spa facility. Um, but don't do that in a residential setting. So that's where we are there. Got some interesting feedback last night. Feedback I've never received before, in 5+ years of doing this. We usually send a couple nudges for checkout, saying, "Hey, hope you made it home safe." Looking forward to your review. We hope to have earned the 5 stars or whatever. And we actually had a guest yesterday check out a few weeks ago from one of the main house in Mobile, the new unit. So we're lacking for reviews in the first place, and so desperately need some good reviews there. But the guest responded to one of our nudges and said, "We do not wish to leave a review." Never heard it. Um, and our messaging is pretty clear. It's like, hey, it helps us a lot when you do this. Um, and so I don't know how to handle it really. I'm gonna have to kind of sit on. I mean, there's nothing for me to do. I can't make somebody review the property, and if they do review it, I can't imagine that it would be a good one, given given that they have already come out and said they didn't want to leave a review. So, anyways, I went into our automated messaging and made sure that we didn't have any more nudges coming. Um, I think we made it clear that it was going to be the last time we nudged them, but for whatever reason, they decided that after 2 or 3 follow-ups that they were going to tell us that they weren't going to review it. It's kind of like, if you're not going to review it, maybe you should tell us that, the first time we asked you to do that. So I don't know. Anyway, the guest was a little strange. They spent $700 or $800 for a weekend stay in Mobile for a wedding, and we had a short turnover right before they came in, and they were asking about early check-ins, and And I told him, I said, hey, look, we're going to be cleaning the unit that day. We'll do our best. Um, we'll do our best to get it ready. Early check in, if you want to guarantee it, um, we'll, we can charge you. I think I offered them an early check in for $50 or something like that. So, they said, oh, we've got this rehearsal dinner that we've got to get in, and, girls got to get ready and stuff. And I'm like, I hear you. For $50, we can make sure that that happens. And they were just like, oh, well, we'll just roll the dice. Hopefully it's ready. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it will be, but it is what it is. So, anyways, they were an interesting guest, and didn't respond to any of our follow-ups during the stay to see how things were going. But anyways, that was a new one for us. Funny story. But we'll wrap it up here, headed into the bankhead. Y'all have a good week. Happy Monday. See you in the next one.